Here are some amazing facts about garden eels. Species variety: there are over 35 species of garden eels. Appearance: they are slender, elongated fish that resemble eels. Size: most garden eels grow between 12 and 15 inches in length. Coloration: their colors vary by species, ranging from bright yellow to shades of brown and green. Habitat: they live in sandy burrows on the ocean floor. Distribution: garden eels are found in tropical and subtropical waters worldwide. Burrowing: they create their burrows by wriggling into the sand tail first. Colony living: garden eels live in colonies, often numbering in the hundreds. Feeding: they primarily feed on plankton and small particles floating in the water. Feeding behavior: garden eels extend out of their burrows to catch food with their mouths. Retreating: they quickly retreat into their burrows when threatened. Camouflage: their coloring helps them blend in with the sandy seabed. Territorial: each garden eel maintains a territory around its burrow. Reproduction: they reproduce by external fertilization, where females release eggs and males release sperm into the water. Larval stage: garden eel larvae are planktonic and drift with ocean currents before settling on the seabed. Burrow maintenance: garden eels constantly maintain and reinforce their burrows. Communication: they communicate with each other through body movements and positions. Predators: their main predators include larger fish, octopuses, and humans. Longevity: garden eels can live for several years in the wild. Symbiosis: some species form symbiotic relationships with other marine animals, like shrimp. Social structure: despite living in colonies, garden eels are not social and keep to themselves. Diving attraction: they are popular attractions for scuba divers due to their unique behavior. Defensive mechanism: rapid retreat into their burrows is their primary defense mechanism. Adaptation: they are well adapted to living in shifting sands and currents. Eel-like movement: they move in an undulating manner similar to true eels. Oxygen uptake: garden eels absorb oxygen through their skin as well as their gills. Nocturnal behavior: some species are more active at night. Daytime activity: they often stay extended out of their burrows during the day. Burrow sharing: rarely, garden eels may share burrows with other marine organisms. Burrow depth: their burrows can be several feet deep. Evolution: garden eels have evolved over millions of years to adapt to their specific environments. Biodiversity: they contribute to the biodiversity and health of coral reef ecosystems. Observation: studying garden eels can provide insights into marine life behavior and ecology. Aquarium keeping: they are sometimes kept in marine aquariums, though they require specific conditions. Environmental indicators: their presence can indicate healthy marine environments. Photogenic: garden eels are a favorite subject for underwater photographers. Feeding mechanism: they have specialized jaws and teeth for capturing plankton. Skin texture: their skin is smooth and scaleless. Body flexibility: they can bend and twist their bodies with great flexibility. Sensory abilities: garden eels have well-developed senses for detecting food and danger. Role in food chain: they are an important part of the oceanic food chain. Energy conservation: by staying in their burrows, they conserve energy while feeding. Sediment interaction: their burrowing behavior helps aerate the seabed sediment. Population density: the density of garden eel colonies can vary greatly. Water quality: they are sensitive to changes in water quality and temperature. Scientific research: garden eels are studied for their unique ecological roles and behaviors. Migration: larvae can migrate long distances before settling. Burrow entrance: the entrance of their burrows is often wider than the rest of the burrow. Protective behavior, they sometimes cover the entrance of their burrows with sand to hide from predators. Plankton-rich areas, they thrive in areas with abundant plankton. Growth rate, garden eels grow at a steady rate throughout their lives. Juvenile stage, juvenile garden eels are more vulnerable to predation. Courtship displays, males may display to attract females during the breeding season. Parental care, there is no parental care, larvae are independent from birth. Burrow abandonment, garden eels may abandon their burrows if conditions become unfavorable. Sediment preference, different species prefer different types of sediment for burrowing. Light sensitivity, they are sensitive to light and often retract into their burrows in bright conditions. Human impact, they are affected by human activities such as fishing and habitat destruction. Marine protected areas, conservation efforts include protecting their habitats in marine protected areas. Ecosystem engineers, by burrowing, they influence the structure of the seabed ecosystem. Diet variation, some species may also consume small invertebrates along with plankton. Disease resistance, garden eels have natural resistance to some marine diseases.